Before we get too far, let me clear up why I'm absolutely filthy in this video. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm outside the garage tonight, and I'm back working on my Junkyard Dana 60 that I'll be putting under my diesel Bronco. So far, I've shown you the shave kit, I've shown you the truss that's going to be going on here, but what I haven't shown you is this piece right up front. What this is, and I mentioned it earlier, is a guard that I've kind of come up with for my steering. This is a hydraulic ram that was on the truck. Typically this end will mount the fixed end to my diff cover, and this end will mount to my cross steering in the front here. There'll be tabs that come back, and I can't pull this out right now, but the reason this is in my hand and not on the truck is because I bent this, and I bent this in the rocks, and I don't see me stopping playing in the rocks anytime soon, so I thought I should protect it. You can also see where I've rubbed this against rocks. You know, the one on my truck looks the same way. I'm eventually going to wear them out, just wear a hole through the bottom. And rather than replacing them repeatedly and also replacing my piece of DOM steering in the front, I decided to go and build this little piece right here. So what this is a 1/4 inch wall DOM, 1.5 inches. And this piece here actually used to be a piece of steering. But what I wanted to do was protect this side where this ram mounts. So this ram will mount somewhere like this. And not only will it protect me from the front running into things, which I've done multiple times, it'll also protect the rocks underneath from going and wearing away at this ram. So I was like, you know what, let me give it a shot, let me mock something up and see if I like it. And this is what I've come up with. I've got my 3 main supports here, and then on the bottom I have this 1/4 inch expanded metal. I'll roll this thing over later and show you guys how that looks there, add in some pictures. And then this main piece, like I said, is a piece of steering that I had bent before I did high steer on the front axle that's currently under the truck. What the plan is to keep this piece here, maybe welding a little bit more expanded metal in the front here, just to protect any sticks or anything from coming in and hitting my lines. And then, here, I'll turn this upside down just so it stays there. I've got the truss on top, so if you can imagine that. And what my plan is to go from the truss and have a couple kickers that come down to here and bolt in. So it'll bolt in here, bolt in on the truss, and then when it hits rocks, it shouldn't want to deflect up or down, in, and it should give me a little bit of cushioning that keeps me from destroying my steering twice a year. Over here, there's not as much there's no protection, but I'm not as worried because all there is going to be a piece of DOM that runs from knuckle to knuckle. And when that hits, it only can go back like 1.5 inches. And it's kind of elastic, so like maybe eventually it'll have a slight bow to it, but once it hits the diff cover, it can't go back any farther. The issue I've had over here is I hit it and I crush it all the way to the axle tube, so like 6 or 7 inches farther back. So I was kicking this idea around, had a few beers, thinking about it, and this is what I've come up with. The original inspiration was the axles that are the full hydro. They have that nice like skid in the front where the full hydro mounts. And I'm like, you know what? That probably works pretty well. Let me see if I can do my own take on it. So let me hear what you guys could think about it. I'd love to hear any opinions, any thoughts or comments. And if you're curious about the rest of the axle build, I'll link the videos down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good day. Thanks for watching.